Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap with your host Marky Two Butts. Today we're going over this past regional in NA, the number 2 regional that happened a couple weekends ago. We're taking a look at all the action. So let's get into this. We still have the group stage, and going in the next video we'll be going through the playoffs after the group stage as we get into Group A with Optic versus Dignitas, starting us up with a best of 5. Play each of the 3 other teams once, so he makes it out as AJ will try to pass that across the net, and he's able to get a little bit of luck, bounces off his car again, and find a teammate back post for Optic to go up 1-0 as they still have the pressure on as he puts that shot just a tad bit off target. And Magic Bear can't quite get it though, and Dignitas coming on the other end will be able to capitalize on that, and straight into overtime we go as we have 3 goals in the first game. Well, yeah, there's definitely going to be a third goal at some point, and it comes right now from Andy with a nice redirect, or a nice read off the sidewall coming to him as we're into game number 2. AJ beats one, has no more boost, and a 50 goes all the way in from Andy to give Dignitas the 1-0 lead in game number 2 as they start off pretty hot. Looking for 2 games in a row as that goes down and in off the player, and we'll make it 2-0 to Dignitas. As we're going the other way, and another double demo comes through, and Magic Bear just has to finish up, but he leaves it for Reddles as the 2 players on the field gone. Looking quite good for Optic to get that goal in as they're looking for a second one. The ball played over the top and then attempted to bump the goalie out of the way as well. It didn't necessarily happen, but still comes through, and we are into overtime again in this game as it goes in for Dignitas. Will be 2-0 to them as Optic have to start showing a little bit more in this series to come away with something and start their reverse sweep. Maybe as another infield pass comes through and another goal as they get the 1-0 lead so far. And right off the kickoff, looking for another one, they're able to find it. It's right off the kickoff again, as that is the end of the scoring in game number 3 as they get 1 game under their belts as a win, and they score first in the 4th game. So we're starting the reverse sweep here as a shot goes on target. Double commit comes through for the save, but it is saved nonetheless. Ball still played out dangerously, and Drez will put that away and tie us up as we might be going to another overtime. This ball played up dangerously. Oh, and he's going to be able to get to it, and Drez says no overtime for us. We'll just win it in regulation and make it 3-1 on the series as we're still sticking with Dignitas and Genji in this 3rd round matchup, as Dignitas and Genji both winning against the 2 opponents they faced in round 1 and 2, both 2-0 to see who goes out of this group at 3-0 and who's gonna be coming in 2nd place to advance to the quarterfinals is what you want. And the team coming in 2nd is gonna go into the round 1, so playing a best of 5 there as Genji take a 2-0 lead. Ball still not exactly cleared, and that will be a 3-0 win for Genji as they start off quite strong as going underneath the oncoming defender. Dignitas trying to come the other way now. Dress off the back wall. Nolly will dump that down to half field, and oh my god, what a touch off the flip underneath his car, I believe that was, directs that onto goal, with the only goal in the game of game number 2. As Genji take a 2-0 lead in the series, and Dignitas coming up starting strong as they score their first goal in the series in game number 3. Never a better time than when you get the first goal of the series in the 3rd game, which doesn't sound great, but better late than never, I guess, as they get the 2nd goal. Apparently Jack up in the air, tries to find Chronic, is able to find it, and the defender just so close to it, but can't quite make a save. Is Genji cutting the lead in half, still a minute 20 left remaining. Ball bopping around, coming over to Chronic, who's got enough time, and he lasers a shot past a couple defenders and gets a goal for us. We were tied, 1 minute left. Back off the corner of the ceiling. Apparently Jackson for the flipper set. Yes, he's able to find it. They went out 3-0, and Koi will beat Optic and be the 3rd place team out of this as we are on to FaZe versus M80 in the 2nd round of Group B, facing off as they both have won 1 series so far in this Group B action. As another shot comes on, and that will be 2-0 to FaZe Clan as another shot comes on. Lane Blaze able to push that one off to the side, and now going the other way. His first killer trying not to push that into the other team, but he couldn't quite stop it. As Percy's able to find an infield pass to a teammate. Another shot comes on from Mist, not quite there, but first killer is there for the put away and makes it a 3-1 game, and that will be it for the first game. So we're on to number 2 as Kinsey over to the sidewall. Couldn't quite get by him. Civical now coming the other way. Percy's going to have to grab that 100 boost. Civical over to first killer, and Percy couldn't quite find the save. Going to the opposite corner where he was. 1-0 to FaZe. The moment missed up there. He's going to push that over to the corner. Can he find it? No, he can't. No more boost. But first killer is there yet again with so many goals already in this series for first killer. Seems to be on his form in these games. His shot comes just close to the back post. But Civical's there. Will pinch that back out into the middle, and he is waiting for the 3-0 lead as M80 still not got going here. And the defense comes on, and another ball dumped down. Percy is there. A minute remaining. Very unlikely. But Line Blaze waiting for a pass downfield. He's able to find one as another goal goes through. But that is it for game number 2. Still another 3-1. Line Blaze will find that ball. Popped out to him. Shoots it back post. Able to give themselves a lead in this game right now. This first killer is going the other way. And we are into overtime with a score of 1-1. First killer, that ball pop out dangerously, and Civical will take over from there. Kinsey will block it up. Missed. Looking for it. He's able to beat one of the players. Percy will push that off into the corner, but it's not cleared either way, and they will end up winning 3-0 as M80 will stick with them going against Shopify Rebellion in the 3rd round matchup. As Shopify Rebellion trying to not go 0-3, and M80 trying to get the 2nd place or potentially first place spot, as FaZe playing Energy in the other game in this round. Shopify Brilliant up by 1, trying to make it 2, and they're able to. Parth gets 1 2-piece right off the kickoff. A little musty on him because he can. No one's in goal. The demos come through, and that is 3-0 to Shopify right in the beginning. That makes it forward. 50 seconds remaining still. I wouldn't say enough time for a comeback in this, but don't want to let any more goals in. Obviously, it's not going to be just a little bit dampening in the first game of the series too, and that makes it 5. And just with seconds remaining, that's got to be when you're thinking about the next game already for M80. And 5th becomes 6th goal going in. Just like that, Shopify take a commanding victory in game number 1 as the demo comes through. And a nice touch into the corner. Played it along, and it's going in off the corner. Just barely makes it in. 1-0 to Shopify in the 2nd game. It's Parth on the sidewall. Gets bumped out of the way, but he backs up into it. Playing it from memory. Tries to win a 50, but 2 pieces there. It'll pop out to him. That's 2-0 win for Shopify in the 2nd game, as MA is still yet to score a goal. Gonna have to turn it around here to come back and reverse sweep this, as they get 1 goal to start it up. Kinsey push that out over, and it will find teammate Line Blaze, but he doesn't quite control it. He doesn't have great control of it. Parth will put it in off the back wall, get to it himself, and we're into overtime. We go. It's 2-piece, not 2-piece. Percy able to find the air dribble, goes underneath the last defender, and that is 2-1 victory. M80 starting it up in the 3rd game, and Percy was able to find that deflection off the top of the ceiling. Makes it a 1-0 game as M80 starting to come to life here. Line Blaze, and another demo comes through, leaves it for Kinsey, and he's able to push it in with 2-0. And Parth 1-on-1, not a lot of boost. He's able to flick it though with a nice power on that. His memory to the back wall. It just gets cut out in time, but a 3rd man comes up, and 2-piece will get it, but it will be too late as they win. M80 wins 2-1. And now to game number 5, winner take all. And then M80 do the reverse sweep. Percy to the corner, still 1 in net. Plays it by him. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, he does need his teammate as that goes not bar down and out in, but bar down and out. And Kinsey is there for the put away as they're looking for number 2. And Percy doesn't need help this time. He's able to find the double touch off the back wall. The ball deflected almost into goal, but no, it doesn't go in for them, and it's just going to float in all the way down as Energy do lose to FaZe, but they will advance in the third spot. As now we're looking at Group C with version 1 versus the Pittsburgh Knights in this round 1 matchup. This Knights start off with a goal as Zanel will dump that over, and it's missed by a version 1 player and will be capitalized on 2-0 to Pittsburgh Knights. Still lots of time left in this game. Beast Mode trying to flick it over the last defender with a couple more coming through, but still not cleared, and that's just going to deflect in off of Calm, who gets the credit for the goal. But that is Pittsburgh win for game number 1. It's ball played up dangerously, and they're able to find it with 1:40 remaining. Still in the Pittsburgh Knights corner here. Beast Mode's going to have to back up on that. Sosa into the corner, pinches it back post, and Cheese is there to tie this game up. Beast Mode plays it down. It's read by Zanil, and over to Cheese, and he's able to find a second one on the game. Right off the kickoff, though, Torment wins a 50. He's able to play that infield to Beast Mode, and he finds the gap and makes him pay to tie this game back up with 50 seconds remaining. Cheese trying to air dribble, trying to bump one of the players out of the way, but he leaves it for Sosa, and version 1 player was pretty close to it, but he maybe thought he had a little bit more time than he actually did have. And that's just going to drop in from Pittsburgh Knights as well, as that is 4-2 now with 30 seconds remaining. That makes it a lot harder for version 1 to come back out of this. Beast Mode trying to play that infield. The Torment goes low, and he's able to beat both the defenders, but Pittsburgh Knights will hold on to a 4-3 win. They're coming still on the offensive here, and the infield pass to Sosa will give them the advantage. There's 1:15 remaining. Beast Mode on the ball now. Wins an air dribble, but ball played out to one of the players spawning. And a nice bump comes through for the tying goal as we're into overtime. And that goes, in off of a Knights player. I believe he tried to play that out, but it just deflected off of his car. Weird, I believe, and it just goes straight in. His other teammates not expecting that in the goal for that to happen. But that is a win for version 1, and they get another goal too as a 1-0 win. And we are into game number 5 to see if they can pull off the reverse sweep, just like we had in Group B with M80. And one goal goes in for the Pittsburgh Knights, trying not to let that happen. Sosa on the sidewall doesn't have any boost anymore. Will be stopped there. Cheese to the sidewall. Plays that down. Calm collects it. Flicks it over one defender. Another defender trying to avoid a demo and can't do that and save the ball at the same time. So we have a tie game. So that is played up in the air by Cheese over to Beast Mode, I believe, that play that downfield. Pop out to Torment, and another shot goes through, as that will be the reverse sweep complete from version 1, as we are looking at version 1 versus G2, and a nice forced goal from version 1 on that. As this is the third round, with version 1 and G2 both being 2-0 at the point of playing in the third round, to see who's going to be going out in the first and second spots respectively. One apiece right now, with overtime looming. And Atomic will collect that ball as that falls, not able to be cleared right off the kickoff of game number 2. And that's played from, just on the top of Calm. Maybe not the touch he wanted, but it goes across net, finds a G2 player there waiting for him. And as 1-2 right off the beginning of a loss, you get a goal down right in the beginning of the game. Unfortunate. Another goal coming through for G2, as it is looking like a 2-0 lead on the series here, as version 1 are going to have to wake themselves up here. If they do not, they might end up losing the series and not getting first place, as they do take one goal again, as 2 back-to-back 2-1 losses. Must not feel great, but it is the situation they're in. And another demo comes through. Version 1 will make it a lead in this game 3 so far, as Atomic trying to air dribble past everyone, was able to get by a couple, and then leaves it for Chicago, I believe that was, who just lasers that one in. And another one as Atomic tries to play that in. Ball pops out though to Chicago, and he's able to put it in off the post with just half the game gone, though. They do retake the lead, trying to quick 3-0 them. Let's kind of push that over to the side. J-Naps will pick it up, though, over to Chicago, and they pinch it in off like that. Oh, my God, that was quite fast. And version 1 trying to throw everything at the goal now as they need 2, and they're able to get 1, but can't quite find a second one, as Knights will win out against Ghost Gaming and be the 3rd team in this series, in the Group C, to make it out, as we have Complexity versus Furia in this game right now. D in the round number 1 matchup, as it is 1-0 over to Furia. Another shot goes on target, not put in, but he will be now, as Furia versus Complexity 2-0. Just seconds remaining, and Furia will take the first victory here in this game, as they make it another one going all the way down the field for 3-0 victory instead of a 2-0 one. They're looking like it now as Lost Goat pays it across goal, and Furia on fire currently in the first game. Just seconds remaining again. Still time for Complexity to find that goal, but we're going the opposite way as Furia makes it a 2-0 game, and we'll take the 2-0 lead on the series as well. One more game to close it out is all they need. As the ball played up in the air to the back post, and Complexity will finally get the first goal of the series in game number 3. Again, better late than never, as they are still on the offensive here, and CRR will push that in. So it's 2-0 to Complexity, as they able to take their first game, shutting out Furia, and Furia come right back down, get a goal to start game number 4. Minute remaining. Complexity's gonna have to go for it here. It's AJG plays it across goal, and CRR, I believe it was, that puts it in for Complexity to tie this game up. 50 seconds remaining right off the kickoff on the Complexity side, able to push one through up in the air. CRR and gets boost stolen on the Complexity side, but they're going the opposite way anyway, so it doesn't matter. And it's 2-1 to Complexity in game number 4, as we're on to game number 5. This ball played down, and a nice down comes through. It's going to open up a lot of space, and Card is there for the putaway as Furia take the lead. Still lots of time in this game for Complexity to come back. A ball played over. A couple of people commit to this. AJG up in the air, plays it slow, flicks it over one, back post, and put in by Complexity. As Yenez on the sidewall, trying to come to the ball. Rezbos goes around him up to the ceiling. Flippery set is able to use it perfectly. And that is 2-1 to Complexity as they turn the game around right now. Another shot goes on target, misses, but CRR is there for the putaway. So that is 3-1. Lost Goat dribbling the ball, gets stuck. Yenez dodges one, misses the ball though. CRR going the opposite way now against Lost Goat, and he was able to win a 50, and now it's 4-1 with just 10 seconds remaining. Looking like Complexity is going to complete the reverse sweep here. Card plays that infield and is able to find one more goal, and it will be a reverse sweep from Complexity as we are on to round number 3 against SSG here. And both of the teams 2-0 going into round 3, as this happened a lot today. All 4 groups going to have a team going out in first place that is 3-0. Sometimes it can be the 2 first and second place teams can be 2-1. As Complexity score off first. A nice cutout by AJG leaves it for CRR, and 2-0 to Complexity real quick. A Space Station going to have to start turning on here. Just 20 seconds remaining. Looking for a shot on target that goes to the back wall, but it cut out when trying to play it across the middle to Arsenal. Can he get back to it in time? No, he cannot, as they're going the opposite way too fast. That is 3-0. And another ball dumped down. Is that on target? Yes, it is. No, rotate back enough, quick enough to the ball, as that is 1-0 win for Complexity. Trying to see if they can sweep Space Station right here. This ball played out, and a nice bump comes out of the way to move him, the defender, out of the way, as Rezbos takes advantage of that and makes it a 1-0 game. As the ball played over a couple players and on the goal line. CR on fire today as he's able to find it. Double commit comes through. Ball pushed out though enough to CR, and that will find him. As ball played and pinched out, and that is 3-0. There's only 40 seconds remaining. This looked a lot like a complexity sweep here in the third round, as SSG still yet have to score a goal in this series so far. And we're in the third game, as that's happened also a couple times in this video today, as that's 4-0. Ball played into the middle, can't quite find it though, as we're going the opposite way, and Arsenal able to flick it over them, and they will get one goal, but that will be a 4-1 win, as they come out in first place. Do Complexity and Furia able to beat a crew in the to take the third spot, and we will be looking at all the action from the playoffs from round 1 all the way through to the finals. Make sure to tune into that.